Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Taylor here with SaltyScales.com. So I'm happy to say that I finally received my rod that's been on back order for 2 months. It's the St. Croix Legend Glass. This is a crankbait rod specifically for cranking deep water, and it's a 7-foot 4-inch rod. It's a medium heavy power, moderate action. And what's nice, guys, if you're not familiar, this has the integrated polycurve technology, so you're going to get a stronger rod with unprecedented smoothness when you're casting. And again, it's a glass rod, so the action of this rod is amazing, and it's super light considering it is a heavier or larger rod. But I want to show you what I'm going to equip this with. I'm actually setting it all up right now, and I wanted to share it with you. This is going to be one heck of a cranking rod, so let's get to it. Alright, so here I want to show you what I'm going to equip my brand new St. Croix Legend Glass with. Alright, so let's take a look at this puppy. Woo-hoo! So pretty. My goodness, my goodness. This is a 6:3 to 1 gear ratio. Perfect speed for cranking, in my opinion. Again, this is the Corrado with the X-ship. It's a right-hand model. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Obviously, you can see it's made here in Malaysia. But I think this baby's going to do the job just fine. Very, very smooth reel. Got 12 pounds of drag, I believe it is. So plenty enough for what I'm doing or using it for this application. So let's go ahead and get her mounted on the rod. Alright, here we go. We're going to go ahead and add the reel to the rod. It's nice because this particular rod has all Fuji seats, and most of the St. Croix rods have these excellent Fuji guides, Fuji seat, super durable. Got a nice beautiful hook keeper right here. So there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this particular setup with 12-pound red label Seaguar, and I honestly think this is probably the best fishing line for fluorocarbon on the market, at least one of them in my opinion. Super strong, super durable, and abrasion resistant. So let's get to it. Alright, so I've showed you guys this before. What I typically do is run my line right through the very first guide of the rod. Then what you want to do is run it through the level line of the reel, just like so. And you could tie a knot, guys, but what I've learned over the years is it's not even necessary. I just take the tape that came off of the spool of the fishing line and go ahead and tape the line down nice and snug. And that'll lay flat on the reel, but it'll hold that line tight enough to where you don't have to worry about it slipping. Just like that. And now my wife's out here filming me, so she's going to be my helper and hold the spool while I'll go ahead and tightly wind it up. Alright, so what you want to do, if you have someone to hold your spool for you, which is nice, you just pretty much want to make sure that you're winding the line back and forth. Even though you have a level wind, if you tend to hold it to one side or the other, you'll notice that the line will start to stack up on one side or the other of the spool. So make sure you're guiding it back and forth with good tension. And I'm going to have some guys, just like on my other videos, say, well, what happens if a fish takes you to the very bottom of the spool? Well, guys, I hate to break it to you, but if a fish takes you to the very end of the spool, especially a bass, he's going to break it regardless. Especially 12-pound test line. And I've never had in my whole career fishing a bass spool me. Sorry for that squeakiness, guys. What that is the tension of my fingers with the fluorocarbon, but you want to make sure it's nice and tight. How about I play you some nice music while you watch this so it's nice and relaxing? So you want to make sure you're not filling it, you're not overfilling it, because it's gonna bird's nest a lot more frequently if you do that. So make sure you get right to the edge of that rim, and once you're there, just stop. There's no point in overfilling it, causing yourself a bunch of headaches. Alright guys, so as you probably already know, as of right now, this is my favorite crankbait, and this is the greenback chartreuse with the orange belly. This is what I caught my PB with a couple months ago. This is what I'm going to tie on, so let's do it. Let's get her out of here. It's time to do some work. Alright, now I'm just going to tie it on with a simple blood or improved clinch knot. Works fine for me. Use whatever knot you want. It's a wrap. Come on, bite it. You know you want to. Bite it. Bite it. Alright guys, so that's it for today's episode. Got my 5XD brand new crankbait, brand new Seaguar 12-pound test line, Shimano Corrado, and my St. Croix Legend glass. Now, look at that bend. Now, I'm ready to go catch a fish. If you enjoyed the video, please comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. Lots more to come. I'm ready to break this bad girl in. Until next time, we'll see you on the water.